Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tasia, but you can also call me Tay, and welcome in. I'm so excited to have you here. So welcome back to Sprout everybody. We're finally getting back into this island series. I know it's been an entire month, but I guess for those of you who are watching this in the future, it doesn't really matter. The whole playlist is now available. But yeah, we're back on Sprout. I am doing a little voiceover of this intro because I had recorded this intro kind of a couple weeks ago. Almost 3 weeks ago, so it's a little outdated. I have some newer updates and everything. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 11.1 subscribers. That is so amazing. I appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for leaving all your lovely comments on all my videos. I truly appreciate it. Also, in terms of the island, yes, my house is in a new location. I have moved it from my entrance because I did a few little updates on my entrance actually, which I will show you guys in just a minute, but I kind of ran into a little bit of a rut with this island and it was just really hard for me to get back into a posting schedule in January, so yeah, I'm just excited to be back now though, and I'm much more inspired and excited to build on this island, so I can't wait to show you guys all the new updates. So yeah, I'm just gonna hand it back over to past me. I will be at the airport and show you guys what I've done with the entrance and a few little builds around resident services, and we'll go from there. But also, side note, there is going to be quite a big change in the audio, which I apologize. I usually record in a more echoey room, so yeah, you're gonna hear a little bit of a change in audio. Anyways, let's just get into all the island updates, so I'll take it back over to past me. Okay, here we are at the airport. So before I show you guys my entrance, which as I said, I kind of did a little update on the entrance and a few little builds around it. I've been reading your guys' comments and thank you so much for leaving all your wonderful suggestions for me for upgrading the entrance. I did end up taking some of your guys' advice and I think it looks so much better. So thank you for that. I'm really happy to say that a lot of you really liked the sugarcane, so I ended up keeping that. And a lot of you also suggested that I put some of the dark dirt under it, which I have, and it does look so much better. I love it so much. The entrance does look kind of different. The concept's still the same, but a lot of smaller details are different. I know I said I liked the entrance previously, but for some reason I just could not build past the entrance. I tried so many different things and I just was not happy. I was not inspired. Something was just making me not want to build on this island, and it turned out to be the road code. As much as I really like it, and I do still have it saved under some of my codes, which by the way, all of the codes are now available on my Pinterest, at least the majority of them I believe. If there is a code that you see that's on the island and you don't see it on my Pinterest, please let me know. I will try to find it and add it. But all the codes are now available on my Pinterest if you want to save any of these for your own island. But as I was saying, I think the thing that was really preventing me from building on the island was that road code. Now that I've kind of stepped away and come back and stepped away again, I realized that it just made my island look too realistic. I feel like my style of decorating is definitely like the more cartoony, cutesy style, and I feel like using the in-game dirt really sells that. It just feels like an island that I would typically make now that I'm using the in-game dirt. So I'm so much happier with this. I'm definitely much more inspired. As you can see as well, I changed out my house for this little barn. This is kind of what I envisioned for the island entrance. I was just really nervous to make it because I can't terraform, but you know, I managed to make it work. I just used a few of the storefronts and I used that tokonoma item and this silver tank here, which I absolutely love. I think this is definitely the kind of farm core style that I wanted to go for, your classic like silver, red, brown, you know, farm. So that's pretty much all the updates on the entrance. Let me show you guys my map too. Here's my current map. I've worked on a few little layouts so far. They're not fully decorated, but here's my island progress. I do like the fact that I will have a laid out path by using the in-game dirt as well, so that's another really good pro for using the in-game path on this no terraforming island. And also here's an update on all my villagers. I honestly can't remember where or who was on my island the last time I recorded, but here's my villager lineup. It's getting closer and closer to my original dreamy list, so I'm super excited about that. But I believe that's almost all the updates. Over here, I did a little apple orchard next to resident services, and I'm so happy with this, you guys. Once I built this and then changed up my island entrance, this is really what changed everything for me. So I'm just super inspired and happy to get back into building again. But yeah, this is what the island looks like so far. These are really the only areas. I started tinkering around with this little diagonal road idea and a house right here. This is Gruff's house, which again, he's not going to stay, so this house isn't going to look like this in the future. And then I started playing around with this little cul-de-sac idea, which that's kind of related to what we're going to be doing in today's video, but I wanted to make this little like cotton / overgrown weed section with a clothesline. I thought that was super pretty. And we have this diagonal road. This pond was obviously here. It came with the island, so I wanted to showcase it, make it a very pretty centerpiece. So yeah, this is like a start of what I'm gonna do for this little section. Today though, we're not gonna really work on that section. What I really want to work on is the area back here past the orchard. So we have this big open space, and I could do another farm, but I really want to break up the farms. So I think here it would be a really cute idea to make a little villager cul-de-sac over here as well. I just really like making cul-de-sacs, especially with this road, which as you can see, I am still going to use this one. I just don't think it's going to be used throughout the entire island. So it'll be a mix of the light concrete and then the light dirt. And of course, I'm also using the little cobblestone path as well. So without further ado, I've talked a lot. Let's just get building. Like I said, want to do a little cul-de-sac. So we're gonna need to pull out our island designer. And I also need to figure out which villager houses I'm gonna put here. Unfortunately, not a lot of my villager houses match. They aren't really cohesive, except for Tipper and Gabby's house, I think. Let's start off with extending this road, and it's not gonna be super big. I wanna keep it kind of small. I really like these overgrown weeds right here, so I'm gonna keep those in. I also need to figure out what I'm gonna do for the centerpiece of this cul-de-sac. I'm kind of thinking of you doing a windmill in the center. I think that'd be super cute and very farm-like. I feel like when making a cul-de-sac, it's definitely easiest to start with like the outside to figure out how big you want it and then fill in all the middle bits. I don't know if that's already pretty self-explanatory, but I figured I'd just share that. I personally love making cul-de-sacs on my islands. It just is so cute, and it just makes your paths very dynamic as well. Like just to have a little cul-de-sac in the middle or really anywhere, it's just super cute. It also takes up quite a bit of space. So if you're wanting to fill up space on your island, highly recommend making a cul-de-sac. Okay, now that this base part is done, I think I'm gonna start mapping out where the houses are gonna go. I think I want one like right here and then one next to that. Oh, that is not enough space. That's a problem. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust this a little bit. I probably should have done this first, to be honest. So this is gonna be the back part of the house, and then it's gonna go out 4 spaces wide. But I could make it a little lower though. I think I just might do that. Okay, there we go. So I shifted everything down a little bit. So now the houses are gonna fit perfectly right here. They are 4 by 4, which I'm glad I actually shifted this down because I'm just now realizing that I only made that 3 spaces tall. So the house is gonna run into this little corner, but that's okay. I'll still be able to put some pathing underneath there. So I got 1 house, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, perfect. So this is kind of the layout I'm going for. Before I start putting the houses, I think I want to do my little centerpiece. I do want to get some flowers and stuff for decor, so let me get some cosmos. I've been trying to figure out what other flower I want to spread throughout the island, but I think I just might stick with the cosmos. It's just the main flower I want to use, and I'm not really sure what else will look good with my color scheme, so you know, I'm just gonna use this one for now. Okay, I'm gonna put kind of like 3. I want this to look a little symmetrical. Oh, not right there. That's already looking really cute and dainty, I think. Next, like I said, I really want to put in a windmill and possibly a water pump. I think that'd be super, super cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for the blue one just to stick with like the whole cottagecore, meadowcore color scheme, and then I have this water pump. I think this color combo is going to be super pretty. So let's put the water pump in front of the windmill. And this could kind of be like where the villagers come and fill up their pails of water for when they're gardening or something. And it's just like in the center of all their houses. Push that back and turn it around. Oh, that's actually so cute. Maybe I'll turn this like that way so you can kind of see it sideways. And maybe I can put two little simple fencing right on the sides of these. Like here and here. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so cute. I would definitely want to live in this cul-de-sac. Okay, that is perfect. Honestly, I'm even tempted to move the whole thing down just a little bit more, just because it's like right up against these houses. If I do decide to do that, I'll do it a little bit later, but this is the idea. Now we just have to get the houses. I want to put a tall wooden fence right here in the center of these two because I can't really stick a tree right there, but I can put one right here, I think. So that will be a really good backdrop. All right, tree right here. I think I might plant a few other trees back here while I can see the space without the houses in the way. So I'm just gonna kind of lay out where I want them. Maybe one can go right here, just to kind of surround the area. I also have a bridge leading into this section from the other side of the island. So I will be able to access behind these houses through that way, but maybe I can make like a little cobblestone path that leads off to the side and into the little cul-de-sac too. That could be cute. But for now, I'm gonna plant, I think, a hardwood right here. Actually, let me just go get them. I already have them fully grown over here. And I do have this lattice fencing in white. I think this is such a cute fence. Okay, yeah, that can fill in more space. Let's put another one on the other side. Just again, you know, to make things symmetrical. Oh, it's a little further back than the other one. That's already turning out so cute. I love it. I also want to change up this road a little bit with some of the other little middle pieces that this code has. So I'm just gonna put some of this down. I feel like it just really breaks up a lot of the gray and adds some dimension to the road, I think. Oh, how cute is that? Just like little footprints in the concrete. I love that. Okay, what else can I put in here for now? I do need to fill in the trees on this side. So let me just plant some more trees over here. There we go. It's definitely looking much more full and super pretty. I think now is a really good time to put in the houses. Or actually, let me get a few bushes. I should probably plant those while it's still a little bit more open. Okay, so I want one right here and probably one or two on the sides of these houses, I think, just to frame off this little circular area. And there we go. I think the cul-de-sac, the base of it at least, is done for now. Let's go ahead and put in some more pathing leading to this section over here. I'm kind of in the mood to decorate this little section. I have the exact idea of what I want to do over here, so I might as well just do it now that I'm inspired to do it. But firstly, we need to make a little road leading into this section, so I want it to kind of zigzag and curve like that. I always like making a lot of really curvy paths. Ooh, you know what else we could do? I can make like a little fence that kind of leads into this section. Ooh, okay, I definitely want to do that. But I'm also completely out of regular wood on this island. I need to get some more from a treasure island so I can make more fences and stuff. So because I'm out of wood, I can't really make the tall board fence right now, or is that a little bit too close? Is that fencing too close? I really don't know. Okay, I'm gonna change my mind again. I think I need to move it up just a little bit. And then I can put this design that I have of like a white picket fence right here. I absolutely love doing this on really garden themed islands. It's super cute. So it would go right there, or maybe just a little bit more forward. So something like this, where you enter in and then over here, we're going to be working on this as well. I think it's gonna turn out so, so pretty. Maybe I should put the door on the other side though, just so it doesn't like sit in the middle of the entrance into the flower field. But it would be something like this. pretend that this simple wooden fencing will be the tall vertical board fence, but for now it's just going to be the picket fence. And then I need to finish off this little road here, or I could put in like the horizontal dirt path that I have that I've kind of been using throughout the island a lot. Okay, actually, I really like it. I like how it turned out. Okay, I'm definitely gonna keep the dirt path all winding through this way. I'll fill this in a little bit later once I put in the house, but again, it will lead into this section, and then of course we have a bridge right here. Also ignore this. I don't think this is gonna stay this way, but I just have a road right here for now. Yeah, this is a really good layout. So let's go ahead and start placing all these houses down. Okay, Tom, I think I want to move Gabby and Chipper's house because their houses are very, very similar, thankfully. But the other two houses, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do all this house placing and time traveling, and then I'll be back once everything is put in. All right, so I'm back, and here is what all the houses look like placed in here. I did end up going with Gala, Gabby, Tipper, and Gruff. I know I used Gruff's house in front of resident services, but I'm planning on replacing him anyways, so whoever ends up replacing him, their house will be right here. But this is a little cul-de-sac. I do like the placement of everything so far. It's just a cute little spot. I love the windmill in the center. I think that's a really nice detail. Now, the next order of business is to work on the area over here. So I'm thinking of making a diagonal flower field / wheat field with some cosmos and then some of the wheat sprouts. I saw a picture on Pinterest that I was really inspired by, so I'm gonna base it off of that image. Let's just go ahead and start with the pathing. Now the question is, should I do diagonals going in this direction or should I do them in this direction? I didn't really think about this part, honestly. I think I want them probably going this direction. So right when you enter, it's like everything is pushed back that way. I don't even know if I'm making much sense, but you'll see in a minute. So let's start off with the cobblestone. I really want to use this path for the diagonals. So I'm just gonna lay these down. Alright, so I changed my mind. I do like the diagonals going this way. I think it fills up the space much better. So I'm just gonna finish off this little row. I think I'm only gonna do 3 diagonals of this dirt. And I do have another diagonal spot here for a bridge. I don't know if I should put one here. What do you guys think? And if I do, what could I possibly put in that small area over there? I could possibly put an incline up onto that second cliff. Actually, I think that would be so perfect because it's a 2 wide cliff space. So just imagine like an incline tucked in right here. That would be so cute. I might as well just go do that right now so before I forget. And I do think I will end up putting a bridge because how else would you get to the incline? Okay, so I feel like the natural ramp would look super good in that spot. But since this is a farmcore island, I kind of want to change it up. I think I want to go with the log staircase. Yeah, I'm gonna try out the log staircase. I think that could look really cute. Oh my gosh, yes, this is perfect. Okay, we're gonna put this here, and that's going to be a really cute incline up to the next cliff. And I think it's really natural too. It just kind of flows up there. Oh, and I'm just short of how much bells I need. Okay, I need to go back and get some more, but I'm really nervous of how I'm going to decorate this little island. I don't know what to put here. It's such like a small spot. I don't know. Leave your suggestions in the comments for me, what I could fill up with this little spot on the island. But we need to get back to this diagonal flower field. I don't even know if I have enough cosmos. I probably don't, but I think I want to put the cosmos in the middle. I'm not sure. I'm kind of just going to wing this build. Also, I need to get rid of these rocks too. There we go. And I need to figure out what I'm gonna put up here because this will be a really good focal point. And I do really want to put a bridge going across that waterfall, which I have tested it. There is enough space, so I was super excited about that. So I want to fill this up, but also not block this view. So I need to figure out something. Let me get some cosmos. Maybe I'll put a tree. Nope, not right there. Right about here. And I can plant a little bush right here. And let's go get some cosmos. So I'm thinking of planting some. I definitely do not have enough, but I'm thinking of planting them along here, like the back side of this diagonal, and then I'll plant the wheat in the middle, like slightly in front of them. So let's just see how this looks. If I don't like the wheat, then I'll just probably fill it with some yellow hyacinths. I think that could be really pretty too. Okay, interesting. I am not sure how it will look fully fleshed out with all the flowers in here, but I already think that I should swap these around because the wheats are pretty tall. Okay, hi everyone. So it's actually the next day for me, and there was actually a ton of construction that started next door to me, so I kind of had to stop recording and take a pause on the build. So I've had a moment to just step away from it for a minute, but we're gonna keep on going. Look at the Cosmo field. It's so pretty, and between my time of like stopping this build and planting all these Cosmos, I kind of changed my mind of what I want to do for this farm specifically, and it's going to be so cute. I can just picture it. I want to do a blueberry field. I think that'd be so fun to have like a little spot to pick some blueberries and do all the things. So I grabbed quite a few bushes here. I kind of want to scatter them. Instead of using the wheat, we're going to do blueberries. So I want to scatter the bushes across the back of these Cosmos, and I think that'll be really pretty. So let's go ahead and start that. So in order to make this look like a blueberry patch, I think I'm just going to be using the blue pansies and kind of like stunt them like you would for making strawberry fields and stuff. But I don't know if I'm going to be placing those in this video, just because I don't want to have to keep running through them and possibly ruining my Cosmos at the same time. So that might be a task for when I set the dream address for this. Maybe I'll plant a few just so you get a little idea. I have them stunted on my beach right now, but I don't think I'll be filling out this whole field with them in today's video. But yeah, I think this will be so fun. So I'm kind of thinking of just alternating these bushes like this, so you still have some room to run around through here if you really wanted to. This already looks so cool. I love it. Okay, and I think I want them kind of aligned like this, so like a straight row backwards, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna keep on planting these, and I'll be back in a minute once I finally finish this. Also, side note, I can't remember the other day if I had this bridge placed here, but I finally paid off the incline, and I also put a bridge right here so you can go over there. And I managed to put one on that waterfall over there, so that's super cute, I think. I just really like this view and this combo right here. I think it could turn into something really cool. Okay, there we have it, all the bushes put in, and look how cool this is. This definitely looks like a berry patch, somewhere you go and pick all your berries. I love this already, and it's just a few simple things, just some pathing, flowers, and bushes, but it looks so good. Also, I don't know if I had this in the other day as well, but I put in some white fencing here and some trees, so I need to fill in something here. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I might leave that till later, who knows. So now I picked up a few items that I thought would be really cute in this area. Firstly are some windmills. I absolutely adore the windmills, and I really want to use a ton of them for this island. Well, maybe not a ton, I don't want to go overboard, but I think they're so fun. So let me see what this could possibly look like. I grabbed two blue ones and then a white one. I think this is the white one. Yes, okay. So we're gonna like make them in a little triangle shape, so kind of alternating heights in a way, and we're gonna make them all face this way. Oh my goodness, look how cute this is. I love it. I would love to take some pictures in this section. Like, how cute is that? And just imagine all the blueberries kind of lining the bushes in front of here, and maybe one or two wooden buckets. And I think that's all for this section. That's really all it needs. I don't want to go overboard. I love this. Okay, I'm super excited. Let me, I think I want a wooden bucket like right in this spot. Do I have one? There it is. Oh, how cute. I think I will get a few of the flowers just so you guys can see what I'm envisioning. But again, I won't keep them there because I don't want to have to keep running through my flowers every day. I wish you could just pick them though, instead of having to run through them. I wish you could just be able to pick them and them still have like the color attached to them. Because if you pick them normally, it just becomes like a little green sprout, but I want that blue color in them. Okay, everyone, so this is what it looks like with all the blueberries in parentheses. Looks like put in. I think this is gonna look so cool once like each row has its own set of blueberries. I really love it. So again, it's not gonna stay. I will take these out before the end of the video. But this is the idea. So just imagine each row has a set of blueberries and we got the windmills in the back. It's just so pretty. I don't know what I want to do in that little corner back there. Yeah, but I think this is gonna turn out so cute. I love how you can just walk through this little garden gate. And I did figure out how I want to decorate these yards. I thought having like a milkman or some kind of thing like that where they're delivering cans or bottles of milk to each of the villagers would be such a cute concept. So I'm gonna put a few little like milk bottles around these houses. I grabbed a few items, but also I feel like this little section is a little too plain. So I grabbed another covered wagon. There we go, and push it back a little bit. Maybe a little bit more forward, just like that. Okay, that fits really, really nicely. I love how you can see like the wheels. It makes it much more like countryside farmcore. Okay, so I think Gala's yard is a little done. I don't want to fill this up too much. Maybe I'll put in a leaf pile in the future, who knows? But for now, we're gonna decorate all these yards. So I have a few customized milk bottles, but some of them are just gonna remain the white variation. I found this cute little cow milk code, so I put that on one of them. Okay, that's kind of cute. And then on this side for Gruff's house, there we go. And finally back here, this is really the only other spot I can fit stuff. I want to do something a little bit different. I have a rocking chair and a pie. I thought it'd be really cute to have like, who is this? I think this is Gabby's house or Tipper. But one of them is baking a pie and they set it out on their windowsill to cool off in the air. So I'm gonna put a pie right here and then a little rocking chair right in front of the house. Yes, I love that. It feels very farm-like. I feel like I should put something over here though. I just don't know what. Maybe I'll grab like one or two more milk cans. But for now, I think this is good. I don't want to clutter it too much. But I think that's gonna be all for today's video. This is the neighborhood, the little cul-de-sac. It turned out so good. I'm thinking of doing Happy Home Paradise. We will see if I manage to finish it in time. But I feel like if I customize the houses, it will really just look more cohesive and I'll be able to make each of the houses look like a barn. So that would be super cute. And over here to the left of Gala's house, we have our blueberry patch, which is gonna turn out so good once all the pansies are in here. And you get a little view of the windmills. I just love this so much. This is probably my favorite section of the island so far. It's just so, so pretty. This definitely is screaming like meadowcore for sure, so I love how this turned out. Yeah, but that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm so happy to be back making videos. Definitely stay tuned, subscribe, like the video, all the things if you would like to continue following along with Sprout, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!